What is going on, guys? So I wanted to take a minute to do a little review on my earbuds that I use while I work out. They are called Mpow Cheetahs. 4.1 is the one that I use. I think it's called Mpow. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but you can only get these on Amazon. So that's where they're sold, is Amazon. This exact ones I think you can buy for like $22. They have a solid black pair for like 20 bucks right now. And then they just came out, or maybe last few months came out with a version 2 or generation 2, and that's like 26 bucks. So they're very inexpensive, but I use these while working out. It's the only time I use these, but I like them so much. So this ear canal is a little bit smaller than my right, so every earbud that I've ever tried falls out of my ear. So I would be benching or squatting or running, and it would fall out of my ear. It'd be very distracting. I don't know, when you have distractions in your workout, it just kind of takes away from it. I really like these. Just kind of show you guys how they work. So this is how they sit. Normally, I usually just grab the ends and untangle it. You just kind of hold this one stationary, and it fits right over your ear. Doesn't fall out, doesn't move. Fits really comfortably, so it doesn't hug your ear, so it doesn't irritate it. It fits really nicely around the back of your neck. If you're not using them, you can pop them down on your neck. Absolutely awesome. All the controls are going to be on the right hand side. On the top, you have a button so you can take phone calls if you'd like. I have taken like maybe 1 to 2 phone calls and the person's been able to hear me just fine. But if you are in an area that is crowded or noisy, simply because the microphone is going to be by your ear, they may not be able to hear you. You can also pause the music with that button as well. And then on the bottom, you've got your volume buttons, and then you've got your little latch to charge it with. So that's the functionality. So some pros on the headphones is, number one, and the biggest thing for me, is that I only charge these about once a month. I use them at the gym. I use them every day that I go to the gym, which is, I don't know, 3 to 5 times a week, and I only need to charge these about once a month. So the battery life on these is pretty awesome, I think. I really like it. I like the fact that I don't have to charge them very often. And when the battery gets low, it'll beep and say battery low. So it'll tell you that the battery is getting low, which is nice. Also, when you have it connected to your phone, if you look by your battery, there's a little indicator that shows how much battery life is left in these. So pretty awesome feature in it. Long battery life in my personal opinion. Also, they stay in place. You know, they're very comfortable. They stay in place. I've sweated in them, haven't had any issues. These little plastic thingies, they do come in 3 different sizes. This is the medium, is what I have right now. But they have like a really, really small one and then like a larger one. So a few little negatives that I have to say about these is that they don't come in a case. I would prefer them in a case, simply because I throw these in my gym bag and go about my day, and I just, you know, luckily they haven't like broken or anything, but it would be nice to have a case. And the other thing is the charging little latch. I don't know, like pulling this thing back, I feel like I'm gonna break it, and then when I plug them in to charge, there's been a few times that I plugged it in to charge only to realize that it hasn't actually charged. So those are the 2 things that I would probably change. Now, I did say that they do have a 2nd generation, so maybe the 2nd generation is a little bit better than the 1st. I do not know, but those are the earbuds. Hopefully you guys, if you're looking for some earbuds, I definitely recommend these, especially if you lift weights or you're very active, because they stay in place, they don't fall out, they don't really move around, and they're comfortable. So I will say, sound-wise, that's a big thing in people. Sound quality wise, if you're looking for like super bass and all that, I wouldn't get these for that. But sound quality, I mean, I can turn the music up pretty loud. I don't hear anybody around me, so sound quality I think is pretty good. You know, if you're working out, I don't know what type of music you listen to, but it's not too bad. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review of these. If you have any questions or comments about the earbuds, please leave it down below, and I'll talk to you guys later.